Okay.
Back again.
We live.
Sheesh.
Yo, what's up, y'all? We are back again with another episode of Sela Night Live. We wasn't here last week, but we're here this week. So
yes, we are.
So what's up, man? We're here with a very, very special guest.
Very special.
A true lyricist.
Soldier.
Amazing vocalist.
Yes, indeed.
With a collection of respectable music videos, a respectable music catalog.
Woo!
She's an artist, an activist, and a voice for the Mexica movement, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys can help me to welcome our very special guest, Frosty.
What's up? Sela Night Live.
Yo,
Thank you
what's
for
up?
having me.
Hell yeah. Thank you for pulling up, man. I know you said you were at the beach earlier, but you made it.
Damn.
You got a nice sun glow, you know what I mean?
You already know. It's that melanin.
That's
That
what's
melanin
up.
be popping out.
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
summer just around the corner.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. We're usually tired after the beach, but you're so energetic. Is that your naturalness?
I guess so.
That's just
I
who
really
you
guess
are.
so.
Wow.
I've just been rejuvenated.
That's
God
great.
damn.
I love it. I love it.
Sun rays.
That's what's up. So, for those that may not know or be aware, what is the Mexica movement and why is it important?
Yeah, so the Mexica is essentially what the Aztec people would call themselves. They wouldn't call themselves Aztecas or Aztec, they would call themselves Mexica. And that's actually where the word Mexico comes from, Mexica,
Oh, I see.
Mexico.
Wow.
So yeah, and it's just the indigenous people of the land and something that I feel very disconnected from. Like I don't have documentation that connects me to an ancient tribe or a native tribe, like, because a lot of our bloodlines, got cut off. We had to migrate, and do what we had to do. So just that ancient history and knowledge I want to reclaim and, yeah, just re-identify with my history because, millions of people were murdered and they went through it and we still live on. Mexicans are indigenous, so
Woo!
so we
Amen.
out here, we out
Word,
here.
word. I think it's important to be connected to our roots. I think connecting to our roots helps us connect with our identity, and when you can really identify who you are and where you come from, it is such a powerful thing.
Most definitely.
And we love and respect your passion for activism. Can I read one of your captions from Instagram and you maybe could tell me what that means?
Yeah, go for it. I'm excited to hear which one it is because I be fucking posting paragraphs on that bitch. I don't know if anyone reads it, but I be fucking writing.
All right, check it. It says, activism is not a trend, not a photo op, not something you should do with the intention to be praised for, and definitely not an excuse for you to leech off another culture. Activism is the series of conscious decisions we make every single day. All power to the people.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
What does that mean exactly?
So essentially, the fact that activism can't be, commodified. It's not like a post. It's not, a hashtag or a black square. It's an everyday thing. You don't just do one thing, go to one protest, and boom, you're an activist. It's like every single decision that you make every single day, the conversations that you have when you choose to stay silent, when something just rubs you the wrong way and you're just like, should I say something? I'm gonna say something. Like, it's an everyday thing. It's a lifestyle.
Word.
So
Hell yeah.
that's essentially what it means.
I respect that, and I think it's very powerful that you're saying that, because a lot of people, they just feel like, a lot of people take the self-gratifying route where they just do things because it's instant gratification. But what you're talking about is like, this is a daily pursuit. This is a every moment pursuit. With every single word that we say, we should be improving ourselves, improving our people, and every action and our every intention, not just showing up to a certain event, right? That's more or less what you're saying, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's the intention and the consistency really behind it. And we
Living
have to,
it.
we have to think the bus boycotts, they lasted like over a year, I believe. And it wasn't just like, oh, let's just do this for like a week or two. You know, it takes, strategies, it takes organization, it takes communication, it takes community. And sometimes that can be hard. I recently saw like a post saying the community does not equal comfortable. And it is true, unfortunately. We don't live in a perfect world. But that's where the whole idea of like restorative justice comes in, as opposed to cancel culture, which is, it's kind of hard. Like, obviously, if someone does something bad, you want to be like, oh, I'm never fucking with them ever again.
Right.
But then it's just like, whoa, then no one can never do anything, and then they just get isolated. It's almost like, in a way, like, yeah, prison. If you just stick someone in, in a cell, are you gonna expect them to heal and change? Nah, you gotta do something about it. Yeah. And yeah.
Word.
Goes on to your time.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and
Most
I respect
definitely.
that.
Yeah, I really appreciate, your power with, culture representation and, just the passion you have towards activism. It's really respected. So thank you for that, because, I do, in a sense, feel disconnected to my culture, but, when I surround myself with my people, it reminds me of where my grounds are, so thank you. So Frosty, your name is Frosty. Where did you get that name Frosty? Because I think it's so unique. I think of a fucking snowflake, like straight up a very detailed, shiny snowflake, Frosty. Where did you get that?
So my last name is Frausto.
Oh.
So my name is Marisa Frausto. And I know a lot of Marissas. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like in high school, just in general, there's a lot of Marissas out there. So you gotta clarify which one, because there'd be a handful. Nope,
Yeah.
I'm Marisa Frausto. And then I guess when I did roll call or attendance in high school or whatever, grade school, they would always mispronounce it like Frosto.
Oh,
And it's like, it's Frausto, but Frosty is easier, then go ahead. And then, yeah, my friends just started calling me it. I kind of started embracing it.
Okay.
And yeah,
so your friends essentially started giving you that nickname, like, yo, what's up, Frosty?
Yeah, essentially. I think my uncle was the first one to like call me Frosty, because I was the only one with that last name in my family. And yeah, at the time I didn't like it. I thought he was like making fun of me, like trying to be funny, and then I've embraced it.
That's dope. That's what's up.
All right, cool. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up, because I was so curious to know where it came from. But also, you're from Santa Ana, right?
Yeah, so I actually made all my music in Santa Ana. Had a lot of firsts. I actually live in Tustin though, which is right next door.
Oh, okay.
But Santa Ana, I rep it. I love the people.
Cool.
And I'm there all the time.
That's
so
what's
shout out Santa
up.
Ana.
Yeah, and I know you also are part of a B&B music studio group, right?
Yes.
Is that in Santa Ana as well?
So the B&B Music Productions is in Orange.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the Homegirls music production company, and it's in the process. I think we have actually filed already to become a 1023 nonprofit. So yeah, just a matter of being able to apply for grants and doing things on a bigger scale and having that leverage. So we out here, taking care of business, B&B, booked and busy, you already know.
And it's all female
and helping
ran?
the people.
Woo!
Yes.
I love
Female
it.
ran.
I love it.
Female ran.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I love seeing powerful women, get together and make moves, because it's important to see women make moves and set an example. You hear that? We got to make moves, ladies. Cool. Well, I mean, it's really great to hear that, you're a part of, a women's group, musical women's group. Do you play any instruments?
I do not. I play, I play my voice.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. So if I may ask, how did the group get started with you and the ladies?
Yeah, so I just over time, I used to go to a lot of open mics when they existed, pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
BC, before Corona. Yeah, so just over time, I've met a lot of really cool people who play instruments, and yeah, I met Brianna, I think through an open mic, and
so Brianna's like the one that runs the program?
Yeah, Brianna, she's my bassist in my band called the 5000s.
Ooh.
Yeah, we actually practice at her studio. She has her master's in music, so shout out to her.
I saw a video. Was that the lady who had like a drum set in the back, or you were with some chick and she had like a guitar, or you guys were repping the studio, and I was like, drum set, like damn, they must have a lot of instruments.
Yeah, that's her. Her name is Brianna, and yeah, she teaches music. She takes lessons. So if any of y'all want lessons, hit her up.
So how long have you guys been developing the B&B? studio project?
So I think that's been her personal project for years, and she kind of took me under her wing. We've known each other for a minute, like I want to say maybe like 2 years or so. But yeah, it's just about that, you know, building that trust and that relationship. And yeah,
And what does B&B stand for?
I think it stands for brain and body.
Brain and body.
Brain and body.
I like that.
That's
Hell
what's
yeah.
up. That's what's up. And I'm just curious, what does your creative process look like? I feel like your bars are very defined, you know. So I'm just curious, what does your creative process look like?
So I guess it really depends on the type of song or what exactly I'm creating, essentially. Sometimes, you know, inspiration hits me like a brick wall when I'm doing something and I just gotta stop what I'm doing, like, or I'm at work or something, and I'm like, shit, that's a fucking good ass bar. Let me write that down real quick. But yeah, it just really depends and what mood I'm in. Most often I will find a beat that I either bought or, you know, found online, and then I'll just think about how that makes me feel, and then just go from there. What message I want to portray through my music, and then just let the pen flow.
Okay, that's real cool.
That's what's up.
And like, if I may ask, when you look for beats and when you know scope out the music beat, you know, area, do you go to your homie from the B&B music group, or do you explore outside of that and, you know, collaborate with other music producers?
Yeah, so it really, sometimes I've made songs and then I will just have my words, I guess, and then my homies who play instruments will play something over it. But I just, you know, sometimes people just will send me their beats and I'm like, yo, this is dope. But yeah, I buy them too. Like, if I know someone who's a good producer, I'm like, hey, can you send me like your best top 5 or whatever? And then they give me the price, and I try not to argue with the price because we want to, you know, respect everyone's hustle. Yeah. And so I purchase beats as well.
That's what's up. Dope. Yeah, I noticed most of your music is like mostly boom bap R&B vibes. Do you kind of resonate with that sound, or are you open to, like, you know, trap, you know, anything else?
Yeah, so right now I'm really just experimenting with my sound and just being creative and figuring out what suits my voice the best. So I would like to try maybe like some funk type shit.
Dope.
Really just switch it up. And not really box myself in, but I do notice I tend to go to like the more boom bap sort of things. So
I see.
Yeah.
And you know, we saw one of your music videos. We saw a few actually, but one of the ones that stood out to us was Riding Down the Block, and the production was very clean for that. And I'm assuming that's all at B&B Studios, like recorded and stuff.
No, it was actually recorded by Top Head Studios. And I think they were all the way over. Were they like Riverside? Yeah, they were like in Riverside, but I recorded there with my band at the time. That consisted of Randall on the guitar, and we had Donnie on the drums and Chris on the bass. 2 people from Apollo Bebop, another really dope band based in Santana as well. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and at the time, like, I didn't really have like a set band, so it's been pretty cool to I had like band auditions, and I had to organize that shit and figure out who I vibe with, and, you know, who, just a group of people that can get along together and really create, because that's a whole nother thing too. Like, you can be the best musician or good, you know, player in the world, but if you can't vibe with the rest of the band, or if you can't, you know, like, take constructive criticism. This goes for really anyone or anything. Like, true. Even me, and sometimes my friends will tell me something like, you should try this, and I'm like, but then I'm just like, I try it, and I'm like, damn, you're right.
Yeah,
so
that's good. That's
just something like that, you know.
That's what's up. I think constructive criticism is so important. I think it's like the foundation of everything that we create. We run it by everybody. We run it by the whole team, and everybody has to agree. And the thing is that, you know, we have to be real with each other. Like, yo, like that bar right there, it's not really making sense. Or, you know, you're going off beat right there. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like the hook, like if you were to do it like this, it'll be a little more cohesive. Like, you know what I mean? They're just constructive conversations. You know what I mean? And I think that is so important and crucial.
Most definitely.
For creative production.
Yeah, I agree. I remember when, I didn't know how to give constructive criticism, and it was kind of hard for me to kind of just be like, I didn't know how to start it, like start the conversation to let someone know, like, hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? But, after a while, like, you start to see the benefits, and you start to see, the love more so that's being given than, an ego killer. So I definitely am a big, fan of constructive criticism. But yeah, in that music video, I see you have like some sick ass cars. You had what, like 10, 15 homies pulling up. What was that? How long did it take for you to, plan that whole music video out? Was it all like on your plate too, or was it like evenly distributed with people you trust to, make that such a successful music video?
No, yeah, teamwork makes the dream work for sure. That's something I'm, learning over time. And the funny thing about this one is I had just released my EP, my self-titled EP, Frosty, and then I was like, shit, I feel like I need to do at least one music video. I dropped the EP, I gotta do a music video. The fuck? So I just put out a flyer. Yo, I'm filming a music video at this park. Pull up, looking for cool cars, come through.
Damn.
And there was actually a car meet on Bristol and Santana that day. So me and my friends pulled up to, I think it's called Hart Park in Orange. And then later on at night, I went to that cruise on Bristol, and we finished filming. So it was a one-day thing. It was pretty last minute, but the homies, pulled up.
They made it happen.
Yeah, they made it happen, brought the vibes.
Dang.
Yeah, that's super dope. It's a super dope video. I fuck with the car visuals, and when you're like in the yellow car, and like just vibing out. Yeah,
and it's funny too. It's such a small world too, cause like I didn't know at the time, but the yellow car, the person who let me film in it, that's actually my homie's dad. They're like, oh, that's my dad. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. What the fuck?
So like the day of, you happen to ask the dudes who owned the car, and they were like, we're down. And then you found out that was your homie's dad.
Yeah.
Wow. What a small world. That is so
crazy.
cool. Hey, shit aligned for you.
Hell yeah,
and it came out good, so
yeah, it looks great.
It really does.
It looks great, and then you switch between spitting and singing, which is super dope. Is singing something that you've always done, or is it like you picked it up somewhere like in your teens or something?
Yeah, so I've actually been singing since I was a little girl. I was just super shy. Like I couldn't even sing in front of my family, and still sometimes I get nervous singing more in front of them than just random people. But yeah, once I learned to kind of, just step out of my comfort zone, I started singing in front of crowds and whatnot. But I do remember just like a vivid memory of me and my primas. We were, I don't know how old we were, but we were still young. So we were playing, like, what is it called? Like tea party. We were having a tea party outside, and they were like, oh, we need music. And then my cousin Kayla, she was like, oh, it's okay, Marissa can sing. Marissa sing. And then it was just so cute like that.
Putting you on the spot.
I know. I was like, damn.
That's so funny.
Nah, but yeah, just like little things like that.
So you were singing first, and then you started rapping.
Yeah, I actually started singing and then started rapping.
Did you start rapping like in middle school or something, or high school?
So I started writing in middle school, and I started performing like open mics in like around high school. So yeah, I started off as a spoken word artist. Happy National Poetry Month.
Hell
month of April is dedicated to poetry.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I started as a spoken word artist and would perform at different open mics, and people would come up to me afterwards saying, yo, I really liked your stuff. It was powerful. It's very rhythmic. You should consider doing music. And in my head, I was like, maybe. Because in my head, I was like, I do like to sing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I like getting ready for that, and yeah, just
cool.
That's really cool. And since you say you've been singing your whole life, and then you started to rap a little bit later, at what point of your life did you tell yourself like, music is what I want to do, as a career? This is what I love, and I'm just gonna stick to it and follow my passion. At what point did you realize that?
I think I realized that I had a really strong passion for it that I wanted to pursue around probably like 2018 or so, when I would perform at the Cool Lab Project, which is an open mic in downtown Santana every Thursday. and they would have a jam session at the beginning every week. And I would go up on there, and people would be like, Frosty, like, go. And they would, like, you know, get me out of my comfort zone, which I appreciate.
Hell yeah.
Because I wasn't, you know, like, eager. Not I wouldn't say eager, but just I was a little timid,
dope.
you know, because we got a lot of really good artists up on the stage, and, you know, you're just like, I'm just starting.
Yeah, it gets intimidating.
Yeah, so I would do that, and then, I would just freestyle, free sing.
Hey.
And
Dope.
I was like, whoa, like, sometimes they would be really cool, like, especially when I was just starting off, and I'd be
Freestyle
like, whoa.
singing?
Yeah, freestyle singing.
That's dope, man. Yo, we got MC Bundy here.
Hey,
Saying
shout out
she's
MC
dope.
Bundy.
Saying dopeness as always, Sela.
you.
Yo, we love you, MC Bundy. If you could let us know if these mics sound good, you know, we just upgraded this application, so if you could just let us know if everything sounds good. But shout out MC Bundy, we love you, Diana. I can't really.
Virtual hug.
Oh, virtual hug.
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
virtual hug, man. Much love. So that's really dope, and I appreciate your art. You know, it comes from a real place, and it's very defined. You know, I think that's what I appreciate about it. And you know, we're curious. Do you by any chance have a 16 in the barrel? You know, loaded and ready to disperse?
A hot, sweet 16.
I can bust one out.
Woo!
Let's do it. All right.
Cool.
You got a beat though.
Hey, we got a
That's the
beat.
real
We got you a
question.
beat
He's gonna
for
throw on
sure.
this beat right here.
Okay. Jackie. Yo, what up? It's Frosty on the mic here at Sela Night Live. I ain't never take break while y'all bitches take 5. I multiply 100 till it turned to 5,000. A free spirit, feeling real expensive freestyle, and I'm in the dungeon underground with Tom and Sancheezyy, be flowing fluid. Yeah, you know the shit easy breezy is how we do it. I live it, you ain't gotta believe me. I dropped an EP, and ever since life ain't been the same. Ain't no ordinary broad, bitch got beauty and brains, and fuck the fame. What I'm really craving is change. Check it.
Yeah.
And you know a bitch can sing like do. Yeah. Check it. Fuck the fame. What I'm really craving is change. Ain't worried about the money, busy staying insane. You can't contain the spirit, so I spit like it's holy in MC. Mastering all of your ceremonies. What?
Hey.
Hell yeah, man. Let me jump in on that beat, man. This shit was dope, man.
Damn, we
Hey.
spitting it here. Spitting the shit.
Versículo número 2, no te metas con la raza. Nachos de asada con horchata y extra salsa. Venimos con verdades, no venimos con mamadas. Me ves tranquilo porque fumo buena marihuana. Que agarramos por el low con mi camarada. Hablan, déjalos hablar, yo los dejo. Fue un consejo que me pasó el conejo. Lejos estaban buenos tiempos, pero hechos hablan más que palabras. Gracias, es una palabra que me encanta decirte en tu cara. Palabras son muy poderosas. Cosas que dices afectan el alrededor. Están creando tu realidad. Ten cuidado lo que dices. Se releases something into the universe and it'll come back. These my truest words.
Yo, hazlo tú mismo, haz el trabajo, saca la mancha, aquí está el agua. Trabajando en la tormenta, trabajando, dame la feria, esperando que alguien lo haga por ti. And you fucking begging please, eres optimista, sobre todo llorando y esperando a Dios, porque mi voz no puede ser más fuerte, gritando como un jefe. The time is right now, so if you got an idea, go write it down. Handle your shit on your own, go build your own throne, your own home, go create your own show, like for real. Your time is right now, so if you got an idea, go write it down.
Woo!
Hey, we just got 16s up in this
Goddamn,
bitch, man.
Okay.
That was super dope.
Yo, we got Frosty in the house.
Yo, man, that vocal layering though, that shit was hitting.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Now I know what you mean with the whole singing improvise. I fuck with it heavy. It's a vibe for sure.
Yeah, freestyle singing, man. That's
We free
fucking
singing.
hard.
We free singing over here.
That's
free
some boss
singing.
bitch shit. Hey, we got Frosty in the house. Make sure you check her out, man.
Hell yeah. Check out our music videos, man. I know you got some questions you wanted to ask.
Yes,
Frosty.
I got some icebreaker questions. We're gonna break the ice because I like breaking shit.
Wait, don't.
Don't break. No, I won't break
I just
nothing
say-
here. I won't break anything here. But yeah, are you down? Are you down for some questions?
I am down with the brown. Let's
Hey,
get it.
okay, here we go. First question. Who is your dream collab?
Beyonce.
Ooh, she said it. The
Dang.
queen of queens. She wants the bae. Beyonce. Okay.
That's what's up.
All right. Question number 2. Tamales, pozole, or tacos?
Ooh, pozole.
Yeah.
Because I love soup.
Which one?
Even on a hot day, but I
Green?
still eat soup.
Green,
Okay.
red, or white?
Red.
Whoa.
Hey.
Shit. I'm the green one, but yeah, man.
Chicken or pork?
I love pozole.
Chicken.
Yeah,
Hey, me too.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, cool. Next question. If this applies to you, right? Shrooms, acid, or weed?
Weed shrooms.
You got a double answer right there.
Weed shrooms. I smoke weed every day, but I do like shrooms.
Occasionally? Okay.
We shrooms.
We
Damn,
shrooming
that's
and
what's
booming.
up.
We
That's
shrooming and
up.
booming.
That's
We
up.
shroom heads. All right, dope. All right, next questions. When you go out and turn up, what's in your cup?
Oh, what's in my cup? I got this drink in my cup. You already know. Just kidding. Honestly, like
Modelo.
Modelo or michelada, or I'm trying to think.
Are you
Literally
tequila.
whatever. Honestly, like if I'm gonna drink, I prefer maybe like
Tequila.
like rum and coke.
Rum and Coke,
But
yeah.
I honestly drink beer more often than not. I don't drink super.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is
That's what's
it
up.
beer or is it shots? But she was like, beer? For you?
Yeah, I feel like I drink beer more often. But
Okay.
if I'm trying to like turn up, I'll probably just take a shot.
Hey, I feel you on that. I really know what you're talking about. It depends on the vibe.
Hell
You know?
yeah.
All
Shrooming
right.
and booming.
Shrooming and booming with
Somebody
a little beer
just
on the
commented
side.
that. I just had to say it. It looks cool. It looks cool. Shout out Garrett Sepulveda. Shout out everybody watching right now. We love you guys.
Yes,
we really
shout
appreciate
out.
you guys tuning in.
Most definitely.
Jack and Coke, they say right here. You know, thank you, man. We appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
wait, have you guys had a pickleback? Do you guys fuck with picklebacks?
Pickleback.
Yeah, pickleback. That's when you take a shot of, let me see, I think it's like
Pickle
whiskey.
juice? Oh,
and then
oh,
you chase it with pickle juice.
Ah,
It's so good, man. It's kind of like a lime with tequila, but it's not.
it's not because it's pickle
I
juice.
can see how that.
I like pickles. I probably wouldn't drink the pickle juice though.
Yo, I'm a fiend, man. I don't know why, man. I
You be
couldn't tell
drinking
you.
pickle juice on your spare time.
Hey, you know, when I feel like that crave, it's kind of like when you want pepinos with lemon and salt. Like, it's very occasional, but I fuck with it. I'm down. I don't mind it.
We got Karina Avila saying tequila, going crazy.
All right, cool. We're going to go to the next question. All right. What is something that you know way too much about?
Something that I know way too much about. Baseball? Softball? I played baseball.
Oh, that's
I
right.
played softball for like 11 years, so
Yeah.
I know like
Oh,
most
shit.
of the rules and I'm,
Okay.
like the little things and like, you know.
Hey, no, I feel you. That's what's up. I did volleyball growing up too, so
Yo.
I know that feeling of having that sport next to you. Like, that's my sport.
Yo, somebody's saying pickleback and nickelback gotta go.
Oh my God! Don't hate, appreciate.
What is-
Hey, don't yo.
It's funny
you
how everybody
know,
clowns.
You know that Nickelback song. Look at this photograph. It's always gonna be stuck in your head, so you can't say that. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be there. Sorry, man.
It's
I'm
just so
sorry.
funny how Nickelback would always get clowned on.
Yeah.
And like there was nothing really wrong with them. It was I don't know, there was just
Like
something. that-
suddenly we went from like, oh yeah, Nickelback's a thing to like making fun of them.
They're
like,
mean now.
They're
You
like-
know what? Okay, trip out because I feel like that's what happened with Crocs, y'all. And I'm not
Oh,
hating,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
hating
yeah.
on anyone
I
who
feel
wears
you.
Crocs.
I feel you.
But I remember a time where
Would
it
you
was
wear
just like,
Crocs? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Man, but I wear Crocs. Like, who
No,
cares?
I know. I'm not judging people who, because it's a trend now. But I remember at one point in time, it was not cool to wear Crocs.
It wasn't cool
You
to wear
remember
Crocs
that?
when you had like
'cause
the
they're for
long
work.
ass socks.
They
I
were
think
for
that's
work.
funny,
They were
man.
for like nurses.
But
and
you know,
stuff.
I'm not gonna judge people.
Yeah.
Because
Was
you
it
know,
really?
you guys,
It
if you
was-
want
it
to wear a
was for-
Croc, then go off.
Hey.
But I remember when it
Yeah.
wasn't cool.
I
That
know
was
what you're talking about because now they're making fun of Post Malone for making his own line of Crocs. Did you see that? Yeah, he made his own line of Crocs. So
What?
I don't know if
That's
that's like adding to the joke, but yeah. All right. Next question: have you ever been handcuffed?
Have I ever been handcuffed? No.
Knock on wood. All right. It's cool. I respect it. Okay, next one. What's your favorite music outside of hip hop?
I really like oldies and like
Yeah.
soul, you know, soul oldies. So yeah.
I
Damn.
fuck with that. Okay. Next question. If you weren't pursuing music as a career, what would you be doing right now?
I wasn't pursuing music. I would probably be dedicating my time and attention to going to college and getting a degree.
All right.
Was there a profession that maybe at some point you wanted, you were interested in or curious about?
Yeah, I actually got accepted into Cal State Fullerton for business management.
Whoa.
And then the pandemic hit, and I'm like, I'm not about to go take out a fucking whole ass loan to learn in a way I don't like learning online.
Because it's about the experience and like meeting people and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a very like visual in-person learner, so I kind of put that on hold.
Smart.
But yeah,
Good.
just in general too, I feel like we go to school, we go into debt to learn about the theory of something, and I felt as though I could be dedicating my full time and attention to the reality.
Yeah.
And
nowadays, like, you can learn anything with the internet, and
YouTube.
You got people that never even went to college running massive $1 million businesses these days. They just study, they read the right books, they get the right information, look up the right videos, meet the right people, the right mentors, and no need to be in debt. In today's day, nothing wrong or no shade on going to school. Of course, everybody has their own path. I'm only saying there is various paths. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
It's not for everyone, that's for sure.
Yes. All right. Next question. What's the craziest thing you've seen at a party?
Woo! The craziest thing I've seen at a party. I'm just like getting flashbacks.
I know, right?
The craziest something I've seen at a party. I cannot recall.
Damn.
I cannot recall. I'm just
like
it's all blurring into
you were
one.
Drinking, like, you're
okay, no. So
Two-turn.
I feel like it's just like maybe.
Maybe not at a party. Maybe not at a party. What about in general?
It just in general, like, I don't know if it was me or someone. I think the party got rolled or something, and the cops came, and there was someone just like sitting on the side, just like projectile vomiting. And the cop was like right there, and I was like,
"What do? You just gotta let it run." Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds pretty crazy, man. Projectile. Oh my god. All right. Next question. Actually, the last question. All right. Do you prefer makeup over lingerie?
Makeup over lingerie?
Yes. Is it one of the other? Like, do you like
it? Is it like an either or type thing?
Like if you had to choose.
If you had to choose, do you prefer, focusing on the makeup or looking in the lingerie and enjoying all the fun, extravagance of that world?
I'm gonna go with makeup.
Okay.
Because I feel like lingerie is cool, but like it's gonna come off anyways.
I
Like
feel
why you gotta
you.
spend like $100 gajillion? I don't know. It's expensive too. I need to try out Savage Fenty though.
Hey yo,
My
shit
homegirls have been telling me that I gotta try that out. So.
Yeah, I feel you. Shit do be expensive, so I do feel you. Shit's gonna come off anyway. So
yeah, I feel that. It's just I don't know. Like I can't picture a situation where it's like, oh, we're
it's
about
like,
to
no, keep it on. Wait, hold on, let me just.
Or you're about to be intimate, and then someone says, okay, hold on, give me a second, I'll be right back, and then you go and you leave for like 10 minutes and change. I don't know. That's just my perspective on it, but I know some people are into it, so no shade.
I prefer makeup over lingerie. I'm definitely that. I know.
Everybody has their own. Cool, but that was the what do you call it, Sancheezyy?
That's the icebreaker questions. That is
questions?
the last question to the icebreaker question.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it.
We done broke the ice.
Cool. Well.
So I saw on an interview you were talking about Mo Better Mondays.
Mo Better Mondays.
And I was kind of curious about that. Like, what is that a segment that you hold?
Yeah, so Mo Better Mondays is a real life event at 4th Street Market, and it happened every Monday in the back patio. But since COVID hit, we've been doing it on Instagram Live. But essentially, it's focused on Monday motivation, community conversation. We have live performers every week.
Okay.
Dope.
And it's really just focused on just those genuine human-to-human interactions and talking to one another about life, what we're trying to accomplish and what
That's
we're
great.
going through even. Because I feel like there's a lot of open mics, or at least I know a lot of them, and people are just go in there, showcase their art, which is cool, like that's how I started,
Right.
But I feel like there's times where people, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, where people just go perform and then just dip. So they're not even trying to hear what someone else is trying to say. They're just going there wanting you to listen, and then they're not even taking the time to listen to other people. So, yeah, this Mo Better Mondays is focused on listening to each other.
So were you putting that together?
Yeah, it was actually founded by my homie Alaz.
Okay.
Shout out to Vincent, who also founded the Cool Lab project. But yeah, I'm the host, so I host the event. I book the performers, I make the flyers.
Dang.
And
Wow.
yeah, hold
So
it down.
Alaz is not involved anymore, or he's like behind the scenes?
Yeah, he's like the founder, so he's the one who had the idea for it and asked me to be the host, and I was down. And ever since then, I'm really thankful too, because it's really helped my stage presence and just going impromptu and talking to people, thinking on the spot and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely helps in that way.
That's actually how we got started too, because with Sela Hip Hop, the event that we were doing where we booked Freddie, we didn't know how to host. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even, like my boy, he was telling me like, bro, you gotta host. You gotta be hosting. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm having issues even just talking to one person. Like I was like supposedly antisocial or whatever. So like I'm like, damn. But I could honestly say that broke me in. Like after that, I was just able to speak to anybody and just improvise and keep a flow going. So I think that is a powerful thing that you were able to do.
Most definitely. And now that we're speaking of it, dude,
Too.
the first time, oh my God, the first time that I have ever hosted was with Sela Hip Hop. And, I was that bitch just pulling up, like turning up with everybody and not really being involved. And then slowly but surely I got involved, and out of nowhere, Darm comes up to me like smack in the middle of the show and asks me, yo, can you host the rap battles? And I swear to God, it was like a life and death situation. It like flashed between my eyes, and I was like, I froze, and I was like, and I thought about it, and I was like, yo, in my head, I'm having these like super fast like talk with myself, like, yo, if you don't do this, like you're gonna fucking regret it. And I was like, yeah, I'm down, let's do it. And then ever since then, it changed my life for real.
That was it.
I feel you.
That was it. It was a great, she did great. She did amazing. The crowd loved her. Like she had the energy, was projecting, was connecting.
Just the courage to just make that decision, and then like kind of put yourself in a bigger position. Like it shakes you, it shakes your whole world. So I respect people who, run it. Both of you, you started platforms, and then also, giving opportunities like that really is very impactful. So thank you.
Yes. And I also genuinely believe in doing uncomfortable things, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, challenging yourself, doing things you're scared of. I think when you do the things that you're afraid of, or when you avoid the things that you're afraid of, you're kind of avoiding growth, So like I genuinely believe in just pushing for the difficult, challenging things. Read the difficult book. Go for a run, even though you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
run in the rain.
Yeah, run in the rain, run in the cold. It doesn't matter. Just push yourself into difficult situations. I guarantee you will grow and evolve.
Most definitely.
So we know, one of the things that I appreciate about your bars is that, they're just like, there's a lot of wordplay that goes on, I know there was a song that caught your attention, Sancheezyy, A Dollar and a Dream.
Yeah, A Dollar and a Dream. Yo, I listened to that on YouTube, and, I went in the comment section, and I swear to God, everybody was commenting your bars. Like you got mad bars, and you got that shit for days. Like, who would you say is like, an inspiration that, guides you with wordplay? Do you have any, people in mind?
That's a good question. Honestly, I think it's just an accumulation of everyone. Like, I'm just trying to think of like little lines, and like I like when this rapper does that or this rapper does that. But something I'm really not experimenting with, but just I like the almost like I don't know, maybe that song's not similar, but like Too Short, or just like the slower West Coast rap. Like,
okay,
I could rap like fast if I wanted to and say a whole bunch of stuff, but I really like taking my really riding the beat and going like slow on it. Like less is more sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just being like precise with my words and like what I'm gonna say.
Word. Because like I think one of the bars that stood out to me, I saw this on your Instagram, is like you said something like malnutrition got you reaching for the wrong things. Growing food for thought. Y'all eating but never feeding.
Yeah. Like
that whole wordplay on like eating and nutrition. Like I think that's very rare to find in artists these days.
Yeah, that was a Do It On My Own remix.
Yeah, the Do It On My Own.
Yeah, that one was cool. I've been doing it. Laps around the competition, always moving better. Don't perpetuate division. But malnutrition got y'all hungry for the wrong reasons. Growing food for thought while y'all eat but never feeding. Reaping all the fruits but hardly ever putting work in. Too busy in the scene while I'm busting back the curtain. Airing out the script and writing a new version.
Yeah.
Damn,
See,
I love it.
You got that, man. You got that. And before we go, we wanted to ask you, what would you say to someone who is afraid to take that leap into pursuing their passion like you have?
So what I would say to someone who's pursuing whatever passion
they want to do something and then they're afraid to,
Yeah, so I would just say that, once again, life is a series of choices. So practice, instead of scrolling through Instagram or Twitter, like really dedicate your time and prioritize. And if you practice enough, the right way, then when you go up on the stage or when it's crunch time, you won't be as nervous. So that's my little 2 cents, is that practice makes perfect. So
Dope.
Just
Dope.
dedicate your time.
Words of wisdom.
Yes,
You heard it from Frosty yourself.
Absolutely. And I agree 1000% on this. Stay off of social media. I keep my notifications off. I check my social media stuff at a designated time during the day, 15 minutes. The rest of the day, I am working on the things that matter to me the most.
Dang, I gotta get on that regimen because I be unfortunately taking way too much time on it.
Yeah, you see, like I one of the things that I learned is that in today's world, we are so distracted. Everybody is so distracted. Even just getting an hour and a half pocket of focus is almost impossible these days. So just doing that on a daily basis will automatically elevate you to a whole different level that 95% of the population is unable to do right now. So I really, really appreciate that you said that.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Frosty, for coming down here
thank you.
today. You shed a lot of knowledge today.
So much.
And you're such a great artist. We aspire to have artists like you on this show and just empower the people, talk about beautiful things like we did today. So thank you so much. Up next, we're going to have our homeboy, Pretty Papes. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. Y'all hang tight. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to be right back in about 2-3 minutes. Thank you, guys. See y'all right now.
That was fun.
Look, I told you, bro. I just need a little bit more time. Look. Can we just figure something out? Can we just...
Life is a sport. You know what I mean? First of all, life is a sport. So winning at life is like making it to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? It's in your mind, thinking that you used to. Real. You gotta make sure this thing's focused. For real, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's in your mind, thinking that you useless, don't be stupid, it's in your mind. Trying to fuck a bitch and bust too quick, it's in your mind. The game is such a bitch, but it's so lit, it's in your mind. In your mind. Sela representative, hottest that has ever lived. Parents never told me shit, I decided never quit. All on my own, made wood, that is my home. I'ma beat in your ear like it was a honeycomb. These days it's only one road, shout out to Unknown. Got more love for street rappers than I do for famous. The movement is alive, and yeah, we here to stay, bitch. Living like a rock star, I'm feeling so faded. Shout out to Kirara, yo, we really made it. And just call me Papa, and I'll call you baby. Shout out to the Raza, cause the streets are crazy. Man, we do it proper, and not just on occasion, but every single time, that's the way of Sela. Ghetto philosophies, introspective fella. Don't get it twisted, we stacking up that cheddar. Provolone or feta, I never doubt it's in your mind. Thinking that you're useless, don't be stupid, it's in your mind. Trying to fuck a bitch and bust too quick, it's in your mind. The shit I spit so fucking sick, it's stuck up in your mind. In your mind, it's in your mind. Thinking that you're useless, don't be stupid, it's in your mind. Trying to fuck a bitch and bust too quick, it's in your mind. The game is such a bitch, but it's so lit, it's in your mind. In your mind. Renegade, I'd be fucking lying if I told you I was never late. I'm stepping in, bitches. I'll be there in about 20 Mexican minutes. And please don't get impatient, cause I'm handling some business. I'm sipping on some Guinness. Counting up the cheddar with the winners. Jeez, flow fat like this dick, I know you feeling me. Twerk it on my face, but before hit this weed. Yeah, please, screams when I hit the stage, homie, like when I hit the puna. Marihuaneando debajo las estrellas y la luna. Booty bouncing, pussy dripping like if it was Zumba. I'm fucking up this beat, homie, like it was cool. Got love for the streets and actually minorities. All the majority, so up out with that bullshit. Y'all bitches can't fool me, y'all bitches can't fool us. That's why I tell my crew, bro, it's in your mind. Thinking that you're useless, don't be stupid, it's in your mind. Trying to fuck a bitch and bust too quick, it's in your mind. The shit I spit so fucking lit, it's stuck up in your mind. In your mind, it's in your mind. Thinking that you're useless, don't be stupid, it's in your mind. Trying to fuck a bitch and bust too quick, it's in your mind. This game is such a bitch, but it's so lit, it's in your mind. In your mind. It's in your mind, bitch. Fucking tripping.
We're going to look back at this devastating weekend, look ahead towards repairing the extraordinary damage this week of stormy weather has caused. Some things, of course, are fixable. Some things will never be the same. Tonight, a look at the wet week that was.
Hey. Yo, shout out to the ladies, pussy power past the preacher. We don't need no other boy rolling our weed. Yes, you working 9 to 5 when we be working in the streets. Allergic to the seasoning, baby, don't sneeze. Yeah, don't be intimidated by the girls who mob and roll out. Sweeter than the cookies, got the blunts, yes, we roll out. Controlling and producing, yes, we controlling the whole crowd. Preaching about the pussy, yeah, we making our folks proud. Whether we hissing or even bitching, fucking no killing. We know you tripping, sipping Patronin, working and zoning. We're fucking in it to win it. In this fucking world where women live life, no respect to the throne, only seen as a price. So a joke, had your wife, another day, another night. Live better for today and take it to your second life.
Catch me chillin' at a view in LA, sitting pretty with all my queens, puffin' exotic green, sippin' on the 40 like it's water, drinking with no celebration. Tell myself stop that nonsense, temptations are vicious, but your kisses more delicious. Reminiscing about your hands on my ID. Okay, I'm getting too deep, hold the fuck up, run it up. Deep inside, quiero saber cómo te sientes. Look out for my gente so they don't hit the pressure. When life acts a bitch, people get distant. Caught up in dreadful assumption, frustration, confusion. Attract to a voice of corruption. Attracted to the pavement, no hatred. I'm just trying to love more, but act funny and it's a cold war, motherfucker.
Smashing all the competition, that shit's automatic. Pussies look down on me because I'm Hispanic. Many fools doubted me. Funny they bitch had it rolling loud weed to put my nerves at ease. Please don't be mad cause I'm a fucking G. America's most wanted, I'm a bust and flee. A 6'1" Mexican, man, I represent for my people and fuck the president. I got no respect for that redneck. If me and him cross paths, he gon' get checked. Enough of that jump, let me jump to some other shit. Before I switch up, Trump, you a fucking bitch. But everybody knows that. Fuck around and get a bag with or without a toe tag. Fuck around and plan to score a couple grand. Fuck with my plan and get turned into land, motherfucker.
You know how this shit goes, motherfucker. Out here killing this shit.
I'm gonna do a woo too.
What up, what up, what
What's up,
up?
y'all? Hey.
Woo! Yo. So we are back
Back again.
with a very, very special guest today.
Very special.
Super
We are
special.
here.
Exactly.
Can I see your phone?
Mine?
We are here with a phenomenal artist,
Yes, indeed.
multiple music videos, a respectable catalog, about 50 songs in the last 2 years. If I'm not mistaken, that's crazy, bro.
About 50 songs total. I got like 80 songs on SoundCloud when I was doing stuff like covers and shit like that.
That's crazy.
I got like
to
a
me.
cool 1,000 in the computer.
That's crazy to me, man.
A couple 100,000 in the fucking computer.
Yeah.
2 more 100,000 in the
like 300,000 inside of my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just no, but like close. Yeah, I made a lot of songs. I like just kind of dispersing. I like if I have like a thought or if I have an idea, I'm just gonna run all the way through it. Even if I don't complete it at that moment, I just always need to create. You know what I mean? For me, it's my fuel for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like my soul isn't even enriched if I don't get to do something in the creative aspect or something that feeds my soul. So for real, it feeds my soul. So that's the real reason why I make music in the first place.
And I also know that you went viral on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
And you're a certified hustler. You know, from what I see, bro. You know, 50 songs in 2 years. Like,
thank you, bro.
So tell us, man, how did you go viral on TikTok?
You know, it's a trip, bro. It really is a trip, kind of, because "Boomin'" itself is like it's a song we put out in 2019. I mean, we did the whole video thing. We did the whole normal push that we would do, and even like it was actually before it even went viral. It was my most streamed song, my most viewed song beforehand. We did push it really hard for like our first 3 months, and then after that we kind of moved on to the next songs, kept going, and then 2020, that's when I saw it. I saw it on the Celtics page. That's when I first found out. My homie, I would have never seen this shit too, because I'm a fucking Lakers fan, so I would have never seen no goddamn Celtics reel. But Marcus Smart was like dancing to "Boomin'" at half court or something. He was doing like a little like nay or something.
Oh, okay.
He was doing a nay or something like that. So he was doing that. That video started circulating, and then the following weekend, the NBA used it for All-Star Weekend. It was like this. It was like this challenge where you matching up the dude, he's dunking, and you have to like stop the fucking thing on time to match it. And it's just my song playing. I was like,
damn, what an honor, man.
Bro, so yeah, I was tripping off that, and then that's when like after that one happened though, like that's when all the other sports syndicates kind of started picking it up.
Okay.
UFC has probably been using it the most. Some like NFL, even like Fenty Beauty used it. A bunch of different clothing companies do it.
Wow.
How'd you feel, man? Were you like, fuck yeah?
Bro,
were you tripping out?
Okay, it was a little bit of like a surreal moment.
Like, is this really happening?
Yeah, first you kind of in shock.
Yeah.
You don't believe
like,
it.
nah, this
first.
isn't happening.
Yeah, and then you're just like, you know, maybe it's, you always like thinking, I don't know why. Like at first I was thinking like the worst. I was like, oh man, like, but I need to like grasp this opportunity right now. Like it's only been going hard for so long, but like really like it's kept on going. Like the momentum has kept on going, and it's also given me a sort of like self-validation that's like, you know, as an artist, you think you're fucking crazy half the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, fuck, is this tight? Is this not tight? Like, what the fuck does this sound like? But that for me was a moment that was like, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm fucking dope.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I was like, and like, I'm doing something tight. So it was a double motivator to be like, yo, man, like, let's get this working now. You know what I mean? And that's after that started popping. That's when me and my team, we just decided to just ramp it up.
Yeah.
Double, triple notch. And just, we were on, I mean, from 2018, we've been on a 2-release schedule per month since the beginning of 2018.
Wow.
We always want 2 releases because we always, at the end of the day, like as an artist, people are gonna find you in new ways every single time. And I'm still a brand new artist to most of anybody. Most of the human population doesn't know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, I feel like the more releases we gave, we had the music anyways, the more releases we gave, the more opportunities we gave ourselves to be heard and be found, and you know what I'm saying?
I feel you, and I think of it as, you know, the more times you put your name in the bag, like, the more likely they're going to pull it out. So it's like, you know, you got to keep your chances going by just staying consistent with your shit, you know?
Exactly.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. And in your song, Pronto, you mentioned grinding off 90 minutes of sleep. Is that true? Is that for real?
I mean, I probably sleep an average of 3.5 to 4 hours a night.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, probably 3.5 to 4. I mean, like 90 minutes might be a little bit of a exaggeration, but I've had nights where it was 90 minutes. Like I was doing like all night in the studio. I'd always do like block sessions all night. I would spend the night at my studio over in Hollywood. And then before that, I would spend the night over at my studio in San Pedro. Just do anywhere from like 6 to 10 hour block sessions. Sometimes the people would come in. Sometimes I'd be by my damn self the whole time.
So you're like writing and recording?
And I wake up, go to work 7 in the morning.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And it's still like that same grind.
Certified hustler,
Yeah,
man.
man. That's, you know, I had to word it that way because, you know, when I looked at your catalog, I was
bro.
like, you know, this is somebody who is, I believe that you will only sleep 90 minutes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So I also saw on your Twitter that you're starting a CrossFit training.
Yeah.
What is that? What is CrossFit?
I done cross. You ain't heard of CrossFit?
No, I haven't. I'm very curious
It's like,
about that.
okay, so they do workouts.
I know what it is.
Okay,
What is it?
It's like
It's-
interval workouts.
It's
You
like
do
a
bunch
whole
of-
body workout with like a fucking bar weight.
Oh, okay.
So you do like multiple different types of workouts. Like the one that we did the other day, it was like it started off with like plyometrics where you're jumping up on this box here.
Oh, okay.
You hitting this box a couple times and then you hit like these weight lunges. We were doing legs and then we go on a run and we go back, but they're like in circuits. So you do them all in a row and then you rest and then you do them all in a row again and you
Oh,
rest.
I
So it's
see.
like
They're like a
it's-
minute each or something.
You remember you ever play like football back in the day or like basketball?
Yeah.
We do supersets. It's like a long ass it's like an hour-long class of supersets.
Damn.
Basically. Like it's
Goodness.
yeah, it's kind of like that. So it's
Wow.
It was
That sounds
intense.
like fun.
It was intense. No, I was dying, bro. It wasn't fun.
Hey,
It
as
wasn't
long as
fun.
you're playing
I've only
music.
been going for like 2 weeks. I'm fucking dying right now.
Wow.
Bro.
So,
my
but-
legs are dead.
You said you've been doing it for 2 weeks?
Yeah, about 2 weeks now.
Wow.
About 2 weeks.
Every
man.
day?
No, like 3 days a week.
Oh,
3
okay,
times a week,
okay.
yeah.
So you get recovery time. Okay, okay.
I
that's
need
good,
that,
man.
bro. There's no way I could do that. Hell no. Bro.
It's like no, impossible.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to achieve this best looking rapper shit. So I got to this is
Hell yeah.
the last stage is
That's
Hell
how
yeah.
it's
eight-pack,
done,
baby.
man.
Hell yeah. So I also see that you do the Tagalog word of the day.
Tagalog word of the day, man. Yeah,
Is that your primary language or?
that is not.
Where is that from?
I mean, actually, I'm learning Tagalog right now. So like a lot, like what Frosty was saying, like she felt kind of disconnected from her roots. Like same thing with me. Like at the beginning of last year, I felt very disconnected with my roots. So I started to try to kind of picked up
That's
certain
beautiful.
Tagalog words and just like learn certain things about my culture. And now I wanted to Tagalog word of the day. I just wanted to share the culture of just being Filipino and just being familiar with a Filipino person. Because
Word.
like in media, in art, in any like facet, I feel like the Asian American and even more specifically the Filipino, they would either call Pacific Islander or they would call Asian. They don't even know where to classify you.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
see.
saying? So
Okay,
like,
yeah.
so for real, like I was trying to get that something that's more of a regular. Like that's a big goal of mine is to just increase Filipino representation just in the media and
fucks
just
with
in a
that.
lot of different things, bro. Because
I fucks
we can
with
do
that.
more than just nursing and just some other shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
man,
Hey,
there's a
that's
lot of us that
facts.
have a lot of different talents and things like that. And if you're a Filipino kid out there right now and you think you don't want to do the traditional path, like you don't have to.
You don't
can
have
be
to.
able to fuck you want, bro.
Yo, you're straight speaking a lot of wisdom right now. Cause I feel the same. I feel disconnected, right, to my Hispanic culture, and like you being open about, you feeling disconnected. Like, it's kind of like a motivator to, look into my roots because, I always feel like when you're part of a culture, when you're, brought up into, whatever you're brought up in, you feel like automatically connected. But when you're not connected, you kind of feel like, damn, like, am I even a part of it? Like,
Yeah.
do I have the right to feel a part of it? And
That's how I felt, too. Yeah.
like feeling understood, because I've never even heard anyone, many people saying they feel disconnected. So I'm really happy you're opening
Yeah.
up because,
Yeah.
like,
I
it
love that.
puts me in a place of damn,
Yeah.
like I can look into my shit and be,
Yeah.
representing
I feel like
it.
it's okay to be, because I feel like a lot of us growing up in the States are disconnected and even like disconnected through conditioning, like
Whitewashing.
whitewashing through conditioning. So like I never got to learn Tagalog when I was younger because my parents never wanted to speak Tagalog in public.
Wow.
Because
What?
they were like they were ashamed or they were embarrassed
Yeah.
that they weren't originally from the country. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wild.
and they felt
Damn.
uncomfortable
That's some
speaking in
deep,
public.
deep,
So that's why I
deep
never
shit.
Yeah.
picked it up because they once we moved to the States, they stopped talking.
Yeah,
You
and
know
that's
what I'm
interesting that you say that because,
Yeah.
I even felt that way too, about speaking Spanish at one point in my life, And I think it was because I had an influence around me that was kind of like trying to hide the fact that they were Mexican.
Yeah.
And it kind of rubbed off on me. And then I was like, I would try to be like, not say I was Mexican or not speak Spanish. And and today I look back and I just think how horrific it's so terrible. You know, it is so poisonous and deadly to your identity if you are not honest with your roots and who you are and where you come from. It has so much to do with tapping into your true potential. So, yo, do not by any means stray from your real roots, your true roots, who you really are. It is so important.
Man, that thinking can erase your roots.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
If it's done enough times and then through enough years, it can completely erase your roots too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
So it's a trip, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm grateful, you know, you're bringing it up because it's a really important topic. Yo, shout out to everybody on the live right now. I see Alex.
Oh, what's up?
I see New Age Takeover. Shout
my
out.
Buffest cousin. New
Who
Age
else?
Takeover. It's my Buffest homie.
Hey, he's
Damn,
pretty buff,
that's the
man.
homie,
He be
man.
on that shit. Hey, shout out to you.
Yo, we got Steven Contreras in here.
We got a bunch of buff boys in the spot,
Yo,
bro.
man.
What's good, homie?
We got somebody saying
What's up, homie?
someone's about to be buff.
Yeah.
Oh, is he training you?
Huh? Nah, man. I wish, bro. I wish. I can't drive all the way over there.
Shit.
What's
Shout
up,
out
Mariah?
to Tuna Beats.
Hey, yeah, shout out to all of you guys. So, Pretty Papes.
Yo, can we go up a little bit? I'm sorry.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah, I just saw some.
Shout out to everybody
What's
right
up,
now
y'all?
on the
Hey,
live.
guys.
Superstar
Hey,
in the
guys.
making. Somebody says saludos, Sancheezyy and Darmedius. I saw it. It was a little bit up. Thank you,
What's up,
man.
fools?
Saludos, Charlie Albizar. Yo, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody on this right now, on
Most
this chat, man. Shout out to everybody. I'm sorry, you were going to ask him something?
Yeah, Pretty Papes. That is such a unique name, I must say. It's a very bold name, you know, because
Hell yeah.
in my opinion, I don't think a lot of males are willing to be called pretty, right? And I think that's very manly. Can you tell me where?
I'm all about like that reverse.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
where
what I'm
it's
talking
like
about.
you're so much in the reverse that it actually makes it even harder.
I love it. I respect it. I love it, and I
I'm all
fuck with
about
it.
that.
Where did you get your name from?
So like in high school, kind of like my nickname moniker was Papes.
Okay.
They would just call me Papes because I mean I was just the designated guy who's gonna roll the
With the
joint.
papers.
Because I wasn't gonna fuck it up.
Oh,
man. I
I
was gonna
see.
roll nice.
You were the dude to
burn.
go to.
Yeah, it's like okay, yeah, we'll just break it down. Okay, break it down, give it to me, and I just roll.
Yeah.
it.
You
That's
take
how-
care of the rest.
Yeah, I
So
take
you were
care
the
of it.
designated roller.
I was the designated roller.
Wow.
The designated roller.
I respect that because that's what I do too, man. So it's good to meet another brother,
You know
another
what
roller
I'm saying,
brother.
bro? Dog, did you know Snoop Dogg's roller?
Snoop has a roller?
Yeah, he is a professional roller. You know how much he gets paid?
I don't know.
$105,000 a year.
Wow.
Full salary. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's enough to travel the world and like buy a house and
That's
shit.
what I'm saying, dog. Like picking up these skills, bro. This is still a skill.
Hey,
some real
these
shit.
This is a career.
Yes, I love that guy.
Like someone said, "Hey man, what you rolling? Somebody trying? I'm chasing my dreams. Tell me what the fuck."
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, like,
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. So
Wow.
Papes isn't even like connected to your legal name.
they start with P because my middle name is Paul.
Got you.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like, all right, let me do something with P.
Okay.
So Papes, I got Papes when I was young. I mean, and then as I started going on, I actually rapped under the alias of Papes with a group back in the day called Papes and Lord. And then after I wanted to break away from that and do my own thing, I added the Pretty on there. I added the Pretty. It was kind of a bold move.
Yeah.
But I had seen I was on SoundCloud. I had seen somebody named J Papes, L Papes, some other Papes, and I was like,
Okay.
all right, man, let me differentiate myself from these
Yeah.
fuck ass Papes. You know what I'm saying? So I added the Pretty because like I mean, even my mom, everybody would always tease
You're
me.
like, I'm good looking, man.
But like on some Johnny Bravo shit, like I can't. Anytime I'm like in front of a mirror or like any type of reflection, I can't help it. I just kind of always like just do like a second look. You know what I mean? Like a double takes. I'll be doing
Yeah.
like way double takes. Even when I was young, and my mom would always like give me shit like, "Come on, like at least
Wow.
hurry up!" And it's like you know what I mean? Like because I'd be just taking forever. It'd
That's
take
too
forever to
funny.
get ready.
And you gotta make
all
sure you
that
look
shit.
good, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm a vain ass man.
That's what's up. I respect that.
That's where it comes
That's
from.
what's up, man.
That's
Yo,
cool.
so congratulations on your latest project, Romance Mike.
Congratulations.
It's really well made, you know, from the beat selection to the production and even the
Thanks,
lyrics,
bro.
man.
We all worked really hard on it, man.
How long did it take you to complete that project?
Woo. We started, so we dropped S-Bop in September, right? Which was like another like 4-song EP. And I had already been working on some like romance type records, something a little bit different. I mean, for me, I'm a man who's in love. You know what I'm saying? I'm married right now.
Word.
I love my woman, and I wanted to express that through these songs. I mean, and it was more than just like, oh man, let's like make some love songs and do whatever. Like I wanted to get deeper, and I wanted to. I I feel like a lot of men in general just have a hard time talking about their emotions, how they feel. They have a hard time communicating, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Including myself. I mean, like, communication is like is an actual skill. Like, people don't like underestimate
It's
how
an
much
art.
of a skill it is
It's an art.
to communicate your feelings and how conditioned we are to not communicate our
Yep.
feelings and how we
Yeah.
feel, you know what I'm saying? So like for me, this project was like really communicating something from my inner soul and just unlocking my vulnerability. And then also doing it in a funky, kind of grown and sexy way. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
I feel like I've been growing up, so I wanted to make grown and sexy music for
And we
people
love
that
your
have been growing
song
up with me, bro.
Yeah, well, and we love your song with Zay too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
The video's coming soon.
I know.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm so excited.
This shit crazy, bro.
And I know Sancheezyy, you know, you're talking about you were bumping that on the way to
Yo,
work on replay.
I swear
Yes.
to God, man, you
Yes.
did your job because
Thank you.
that shit is on repeat. Like, it's just a banger, man. Like, I swear to God, like, I will wake up, you know, run to it.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, man, it's on repeat.
shit.
Like, I swear, like, I feel like, you know, you're
Are we-
rapping and you're saying what you guys say. I feel like you're speaking to me. I feel like Zay's, you know, singing to me, and I'm just like, yo, this is a great song. Like, I'm no cap. I'm very picky with my music. That is a banger.
Yo, you guys even had a dance
you,
off,
fam.
right? When Zay was here.
yeah.
Sancheezy, remember you were
Yo,
dancing?
Oh
with-
yeah, sorry, I didn't know.
saw a little clip of that.
Yes,
I saw a
we
little
had a
clip of
little
that.
dancing party, man. I tell you, I
Yeah,
have
man.
no control of it. It's a good song, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So, how long have you been doing this for, man?
Shoot, bro. I've been doing this. Okay, solo career. I've been pursuing my solo career for the past like 4 years. Since 2016 is kind of when my run started. Starting
Like 4 or
to drop
5 years?
solo
Oh, 4
songs.
years,
Yeah,
yeah.
about like 4 or 5 years or so. 2016.
Oh, damn, man. And
yeah.
and we saw that you were we saw the behind the scenes video when you recorded that song with Zay. Is that where you record? Because like it doesn't look like a studio, but it
record.
sounds so great.
Sounds clean.
I record anywhere, my boy.
Yeah.
I record anywhere. Just to let you know, all my shit's mobile. I record anywhere. A lot of my songs, like this booming song was made in my room. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm mobile. I record anywhere. But this one was at CC, Chronically Creative, Chronic Pain Relief Center in Long Beach. Shout out them.
Damn.
It's a dope ass shop out in Long Beach, and they have a little creative space that basically I get to use for, you know, either if I gotta record, they let me pull up, or if we gotta shoot a little something, or if we just gotta shoot photo set. Like I do have like a little location for that, and like I'm so blessed to have that too.
That's
I
dope,
mean,
man.
Chronic, my people at Chronic, that's just my family right there, bro.
That's dope, man. So since you're mobile and since you do it anywhere, by any chance, do you have a 16 in the barrel? You know, something ready to shoot, something ready to disperse.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
Damn, yo, we got Papes in the building. You know what's up? Romance mic out now. Find it everywhere.
Hell yeah, man.
Chill.
About to spit. Papes about to spit a hot 16.
A little something. A little
Be
something.
ready. Let's go.
Hey. Let me see how fast this beat is. Hold up. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. It's the best looking rapper on earth, baby.
Get it.
Yeah. We run through you like Jerome Butters. Stare at you and roll lettuce. All my precious hot, but hey, don't sweat it. Stop your heart with no medic. Yeah, stay fried and I'm so breaded. I be on fire till the smoke settle. Make these hits with no effort, more pressure. Stack it and acquire it. Turn that into Bitcoin, package it and wire it. Always been the type they be desiring, admiring. Riding with the orcas like the Leviathan. Mad Max sliding to the tires thin. It ain't just the lambs that need silencing. That boy looking weak, get him some vitamins. Pull me up some Buchanan's. Known to be a loose cannon. Energy, always on Bruce Banner. I'm too fucking pretty, need 2 cameras. Turn your girlfriend to a masseuse canner. I've been feeling tipsy off the ghost center. Can't control my manners or the way they understand us. Got me cutting through your crew like smoked salmon. God damn it, best looking rapper on earth. I'm the best looking rapper since birth. Best looking rapper on earth. Goddamn, I'm a man down, baby.
And it's click clack, patty whack, man, I'm trying to move this dope. But I'm caught up on this payphone right outside the liquor store. And yes, if you must know, I'm talking about a heist with my brother. 44 on my waist, motherfucker, I'm on Gage and Fishburne. Right here in the city of Bell. I'm all low key because the police out here gritty as hell. Mojo pulling up the whip, completely immersed in smoke. I'm cracking open my 40 as we begin, dipping out slow. No play, only hustle 24/7. We blowing up like 9/11, like jihad, I'm ready for heaven. The house is mad, trembling in the AM. Because I'm beating the pussy in the ghetto, birds flying over. Damn, high speed pursuit resembling my life. I'm living like diamonds, we shine. We plotting and plotting, the movement's growing. My wings are expanding, watch me fly.
Yo, picking you up in my whip, pulling up to your crib, shake that ass and slide in. Got a pre-roll as I cry in. I'm lit like a big tick chug. You strip for a tip, I love. Shake that ass, you can find me right behind when you rewinding. Don't be shy, no hiding. I'm dumb faded, I'm flying. Got my own phenology. It's clear I ain't no wannabe. Cause when I be myself, people look at me, ask me who I am, and I tell them I'm the cheese, but they don't understand. Let's just kick back in your room, 420 or pop a shroom. I'm the wild one, I'm the youngest child son, waiting for the day I could pass for the age. Humboldt County, I think. Stripper dimes and hammock days, from the coast to the bay. Now reppin' Southeast LA. Shout out to the high knots. Y'all bitches getting fine now. Ass be incredible, y'all be hella flexible. I just wanna know, shall we pack another bowl?
Woo! Shit.
Hot 16.
Oh my God.
You know we got hot 16. Pretty Papes in the motherfucking building.
I didn't even know y'all were gonna sandwich me with that 16. Oh my God.
Yo, we like to make our guests feel warm. You know, we squish them like a sandwich.
Yeah,
damn,
man.
that was viral.
You just fueling me, bro. Like
that was viral.
The way you was going in with that verse, bro.
And then you started to sing after, man. I knew it, man. You got a voice.
I know there was a little hook.
You got a fucking voice, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I know you got some questions for Pape.
I got some motherfucking icebreaker questions.
Icebreaker flash questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it my favorite color first?
It could be. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Ooh.
Yeah,
all right.
up,
that was
man.
an extra question, but
Yeah,
no, that was not.
Just sharing things about myself. Also, my favorite type of animal is cats.
Yes, I fuck with cats. I have
cats
one.
too, yeah.
She's a bitch, but fuck her.
You know what? My cat is a bitch too. She's a total bitch, but like I can't stop worshiping her.
I know. I kiss,
Wow. You know
I kiss my cat's face all the
it's
time.
Crazy,
It's like they do it on purpose. It's like they do it on purpose, right?
For real, bro.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. Who are your top 3 favorite artists?
Wow, that's really hard and
it is.
fast.
It is.
Number 1, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, perfect choice.
For sure.
Wow.
For sure. Earth, Wind, and Fire is my number 1. Michael Jackson would be my number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jackson would be my number 2. Wow. Who is my number 3? It's got to be a rapper because I make rap music. Oh, fuck, dude. Who is my number 3? God damn. I don't want to just say somebody typical or some shit like that, too. That's the thing. As far as rappers, I really love Redman. So I grew up listening to a lot of Redman, and I kind of put my own. I kind of do something not similar, say, but like I like to do that with my bars and my ad libs, be very like outrageous, kind of. So it's like it's more than just a rap. It's like this is full entertainment. You know what I'm saying? This
absolutely.
is like I laughed, I giggled, I felt it. You know what I mean? Like it's at the end of the day, we giving a feeling. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah! I love that, man. Look, we got some people here saying "Run that back."
You said "Run that back."
Encore. So gas where the blunts at. Papes go again. Wow. And then we got somebody asking when are the Sela shows starting again?
Ooh,
the Sela shows are gonna be back very soon. You know, the moment the door is open, you're gonna see some sick events. It's gonna be popping. We're planning something right now. I can't say much about it, but the only thing I could tell you guys is that y'all gonna love it.
Hell yeah.
Y'all gonna love it.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Well, next question. What is your favorite Filipino dish?
Ooh.
That's a good ooh.
It's a toss-up. You throw them both in the air, catch them both at the same time. It's lumpia Shanghai.
Ooh.
Everybody loves lumpia. I mean, I feel like that's the most friendly for non-Filipinos to eat as well because it's just a little egg roll.
And it's supposed to be thrown in the air.
It's not supposed to be thrown in the air. I couldn't pick one, so I threw them both in there at the same time. I was trying to figure out which one I was gonna say first. So the lumpia, and then the second is the lechon kawali. Lechon kawali, that's like the pig, right?
Oh.
But like. So a lot of like different holidays, Filipinos just love like say for instance like take like Thanksgiving where you would bring like a turkey. Like for sure they might have a turkey, but they for sure gonna have a fucking pig there.
Like a whole
You know what I'm
pig?
saying? Like a lechon, like a whole ass pig.
With the head and everything?
Yeah, with the head and
the
everything.
tail?
And and then the lechon kawali is like it's obviously you're eating the pork, but it's like you have to have the skin. The skin that comes with it, like that thick fucking skin.
Wow.
Bro. You know, I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like I might be offending the vegans in the chat right now, and I'm sorry.
No.
I think you're good.
That shit is
cool.
fire.
So you're talking about the very thick skin on the pig.
It's a super thick skin.
Is
It's like okay, so
eatable? Like, can you chew it?
Fuck yeah. So when they put it on a rotisserie, right? They're like, they got this pig, right, and it's just kind of.
Yeah.
going in this like circle,
Wow.
this big ass rotisserie, right? Takes like motherfucking like 3 days to cook this.
I
What the
bet.
fuck?
Yeah. And then they based the skin with like soy and sesame oil, right?
Damn.
And then that kind of makes the skin like all like juicy and shit. So like, damn, just the way it cracks, like the sound it makes. I gotta bring out to it.
That
let's
sounds
do it, man.
that sounds
Alright,
like
let's
an
do it.
art piece.
I'm vegan as fuck. How dare you, you nasty ass. Okay.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, cool. Next question. If this applies to you,
Okay.
acid or shrooms?
Ooh, shrooms.
Hey.
Yes.
Shrooms.
Yes,
You a
indeed.
shroomer?
Shrooms. I mean, I've never actually taken acid.
Oh,
I ain't never
okay.
taken acid.
From
I've
what I
taken
hear,
shrooms plenty of times.
From what I hear, it's like a similar thing.
They
right?
are similar.
Very
It's
similar.
supposed to be
They're
similar,
very
but it's
similar.
supposed to be different.
The-
I've only done shrooms because it's
Yeah.
it's natural.
Yeah.
It's of the earth, so like
There's-
I feel more comfortable with
yeah,
it.
of
Like,
course.
It's
There's
not that
just-
I haven't done drugs that are not from the earth.
I feel
But
you.
I mean, like,
But that one hasn't had its turn. Yeah, I
That
feel
one
you,
has
man.
its turn, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, cool. Next question. What is something you know way too much about?
way too much about. I feel like I know a lot about a lot of things, but not that much about everything. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What the hell?
That was a good one. That's a
What
smart
do I
answer.
know a lot too much? What do I know? What do I know too much about?
Yeah, something that nobody
like
would
fucking
really
like
know.
makeup and shit, bro. From
Hey.
from my just going to Sephora with my wife and stuff like that. Like
Nice.
I be knowing the skin products and
Yeah.
I be knowing her specific color and
The
shit,
different
all that
shades.
shit, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
see.
what's
I see.
up. Hey.
I'm with it. I be simping,
Well,
bro.
that's
I be
good that-
simping heavy.
That's how it is. man.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. You know, it shows that you're considerate. You know, that you're thoughtful.
Thank
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pay attention.
I be trying, bro. I be trying, man. It's hard. It's really hard out here, bro.
Hey, you're doing a good job if you know that.
Thank you, man.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. Here we go. Next one. Who is your dream collab?
Woo. My dream collab is just gonna go back to my favorite artist that I said first. If I can make like one song with Earth, Wind, and Fire, or if like Earth, Wind, and Fire, if y'all listen, if you could just send me a beat, like I don't know if y'all on Fruity Loops or anything. Y'all got anything in the vault right now, G? Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire, like a full, just like I don't know. I want like a full band experience type shit, like, and that would be like my dream song, and the band execute that song with vocals included. Would be Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm just a huge buff on Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's what's up.
Earth, Wind, and Fire is really big in the Philippines too.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
They're like a lot of Filipinos that are around like my parents' age and even around my age are like pretty obsessed with Earth, Wind, and Fire just because
Damn.
that was one of the first funk bands to come out to the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of the first like big commercial bands to like touch base in the Philippines and like have shows in the Philippines. And I was like following like Muhammad Ali doing a fight in like Thriller Manila and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they were gaining like momentum. Like the
Damn.
70s was an exciting time to be in the Philippines. So like, yeah, I feel like
That's dope.
that's kind of why I'm just super connected to Earth, Wind, and Fire just in general. Yeah,
I respect that, man.
my favorite shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
I respect it, man. My dad grew up on Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's all I grew up on. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel
bro.
you,
They
man.
Make everything. Oh, they're perfect.
hey, they something special.
Yeah, for real.
All right, cool. Next question. Who is your fashion inspo?
My fashion inspo is probably my cousin Tim if he's in the fucking. if he's in the
Hey,
chat
shout
right
out
now.
to you, cousin Tim.
My cousin
That's
Tim,
what's up.
and then my homie Cambo that runs he runs a couple different brands called Hella Extra, and then he runs another brand called Ban Lloyd.
Okay.
So those are my two big fashion inspos. That and just like random Japanese Pinterest posts.
All right.
That's what I dress like.
Hey, that's all respected, man.
Yeah.
Fashion is
Yeah.
fashion, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Next question.
Yeah.
If you got vaccinated and got a superpower, what would you want it to be?
Oh shit. For me, stop time.
Whoa.
For sure, man.
That's a
Stop
good
time,
one.
Fucking do anything, bro.
Stop time, like make an album and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Stop time,
And
make an
come
album.
back.
Like this shit's dropping tomorrow. You know what I got dropping
Yeah.
tomorrow? Another one.
Wow.
Because I stopped time and recorded that shit.
Damn, yo,
That's what's up.
I was gonna say I thought you were gonna choose to read people's minds. 'Cause
Ooh,
you
were
got a
trying to
song.
relate
Hey,
into a
read my
fucking
mind,
rollout.
featuring
You were
Zay.
trying to set me up for a good rollout, but I fucked it
No,
up.
man, no. You
Yeah,
you had a better answer,
no,
man.
but that was that would have been the perfect rollout.
That is too
Read
funny.
my mind. Drop it soon.
Yeah.
Drop it soon. Music
Perfect,
video
bro.
coming soon.
Perfect.
All right, next question. What is your favorite movie?
Fuck. Casino.
Casino. I haven't seen it.
Haven't heard
Casino.
of it.
What?
Nah, I haven't heard
For
of it.
real?
Who's the head
It's
actor?
Robert De Niro. We got Joe Pesci in there. We
Yo, I
got
love Robert.
yeah, it's Robert De Niro, Joe
Damn.
Pesci, and what the fuck? Who's the third? Ray Liotta? Ray Liotta? Somebody.
Ray Liotta.
Anybody? Casino?
gotta check it.
It's the same setup as like Goodfellas.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's like the same. It's the same cast as Goodfellas, basically.
Damn, I haven't heard of
But
it.
I love mob movies, bro. Like
Mob movie.
there's just something about I don't know, man. Just the way. I just love like the storytelling behind the mob movies.
There's actually a
and
show.
how you can't trust any of the characters.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, there's
fucking
actually a
lit.
show I fuck with a lot. It's called Boardwalk Empire.
Oh fuck yeah, I love that show too.
Yeah, did you see the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, no.
That show, it's like along the same lines as what you're talking about. Yeah, it's crazy how there's so many trust issues and the people need to get murked every day.
Yeah, bro.
In order to keep the balance.
Yeah, and it's like one person just slipping up one time. It's like, boop, ice pick back of the head.
Boom, you're
Doesn't
done.
fucking matter. You
Boom,
know what I'm
we don't
saying?
trust you.
We've known you for 40 years. Fuck you.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy,
Hey,
bro.
hey, but Robert De Niro is the perfect mobster to play any role.
Oh yeah, man. Amazing.
He be on that
Amazing
shit.
actor.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Or it's actually, yeah, it's a question.
Yeah.
What is a crazy drunk night story that you have that you can share with us?
Crazy drunk night story. Shit, man. Probably like my last like wild ass drunk night ever. I had a bunch, bro, really. But like, as like for the past like 2-3 years, I ain't really been drinking as much.
Okay.
Which is how you put out 50 songs.
That's the only. Yeah, exactly. You cut out the drugs and alcohol, and all of a sudden you can fucking move, bro. It's crazy.
Hey.
But no, I still do drugs and alcohol. I love that shit. But right now, so basically, probably the craziest story is probably when I was 21, my 21st birthday. I blacked out basically. So like this story I'm gonna tell you is just like pieces of what other people told me.
Wow.
It's not even your story.
So it's like
people's
not
story.
even like really like my like so. Okay, I was turning 21. I was celebrating it with my other homie whose birthday was really close by too. So we, his parents had gotten us all like a limo, like me and like fucking like 20 other dudes. We're just going like limo onto a strip club. Just to you know, hound dog it and be lit. So we were all just getting fucked up. We went to the strip club, turned up. Basically, I'm like blackout drunk before we get to the strip club. Come back to the house. And then after when I come back to the house, I don't know, I was just hella teed. I got in a fight with like my homie. Like you know, like the homie fights. Yeah, I got into a fight with the homie. And then after I got into a fight with the homie, I was like outside. I like broke a fucking mailbox. I busted a window. I was just being fucking reckless.
And
just
you don't
upset.
remember any of that?
Breaking shit. Yeah. And then apparently I was walking down the street and I was just trying to walk home or something like that.
Wow.
And then the cops pulled up on me and then I tried to run from the police.
Wow.
And then I got tackled. And then I went to jail and then I stayed there for like 3 weeks.
What the hell?
And that's like my wildest drunk night, yo.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's wild if you end up in jail.
Yeah, no, it's like for real. I ended up in jail and I was just there for like 3 weeks just because on the vandalism shit because I fucking broke a bunch of shit out front after because I was all pissed off.
So when you woke up,
Yeah.
were you just like really tripping the fuck out?
I was like, the thing is like I kind of snapped up out of it while I was
Getting
I was
arrested?
in like detainment basically.
Oh, okay.
So like I was like in that little like box thing and like I had no fucking shirt on or nothing like that, man. I was cold as fuck.
Damn.
My wrists were all cut up because he like fucking
The
like
cuffs?
twisted my wrist
Oh,
and shit.
okay. At any point where you're like, yep, I expected this tonight.
I didn't expect that much, but I was trying to fucking go hard and I didn't really care.
That's
but
like
I
the
did,
extreme right
you know.
there. Ending
The
up in
extreme,
jail.
bro. Like I was 21 years old and I wasn't scared of shit, and I was just going hard, man. And that's what going hard looks like when you're just going. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely what it looks like.
You know, but for me, I feel like I made it out all right. I got a lot of homies with like similar situations, and it after the spiral didn't go the same way as mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still fortunate. I'm fortunate for my wild times. They taught me certain things about myself, what I can endure, what, you know, my boundaries too, what I should or shouldn't do. Like learn self-control and shit like that too. I mean, yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, that is a crazy drunk night story.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, I got one more question for you. All right. Rose petal romance or handcuff freaky shit?
Whoa. Check this out. Rose petal handcuffs.
Whoa.
Oh, that sounds exotic.
Romantically fucking the shit out of you.
Put the two together.
Yeah. I do a little. It's a little bit of both.
That's
a little bit of
too-
both.
hey, that's a great answer.
But for me, I'm a lover. I prefer the romance side,
Okay.
for sure.
Wow.
For sure. I prefer taking my time. I prefer
Okay.
I mean, like, you know, I feel like a lot of dudes won't say it, but like, yo, man, foreplay is fucking important, fam.
I think so. I agree.
That shit is
Yeah.
important, or else it's just like, what the fuck, we just jumping right in the game?
I agree,
You know?
man. I agree.
I don't
You
know.
definitely don't want to be a 2-minute man.
No,
you know?
fuck no. Hell no. Yeah,
know
that's
what
why
I
the
mean?
wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
bro.
had-
Words of big wisdom, bro.
Yeah, we had Homegirl Moni, trashing the 2-minute man the other day on our
shit.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, those poor
Cool.
guys.
So those were the icebreaker questions from Sancheezyy. She puts those together.
I put them together because
know.
why not, man? Let's go.
The ice is
Yo,
broken.
so you're also part of, if I'm not mistaken, Oh That's Filthy.
Yes.
Music group.
Yes, sir. That's the gang.
How long have you been a part of that?
So basically, that's my my manager's label. My manager Steven. Actually, he's a dude who does a whole lot for me, man. Like, as far as, it's more than management. There's things where he has actually creative control over certain things as well.
Wow.
So
I love his focus.
his focus, he's really changed my mindset as far as like how to look at attacking music and attacking your music career in general. You know what I mean? Like, he gave me a really different perspective on just being organized, 2, being consistent, and 3, always just putting out your best physically possible. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So
I love that guy, man.
I love that dude too, bro. We've been at it. He's been my manager since 2017. So yeah, I've been Oh That's Filthy since 2017.
Yeah, man,
just about. It's 2021 now.
Hell yeah, man.
We started off. We shot. I don't know if you ever seen this video back in the day. It's called Gift Wrap. It's like I put out like this Christmas video, this Christmas music song, and then that was like the first song he shot, and that's like when we started working together.
Damn.
I always remember that. I always remember that Christmas. That was a
shout
fun
out to
time, bro.
Steven, man.
Yeah.
He's right here showing us
that's
some
my dog.
hands.
That's my dog.
We love you, man. We love you.
Are those hands or fire emojis?
Oh, is it hands or?
They look like hands, but they look like fire emojis.
Oh, I think they're.
It's both. Let's just say it's both.
No,
We
fine.
both wearing
It's-
shades
it's
and
fine.
shit, trying to
That's too
squint.
funny.
Like-
It's fine, yeah.
Or it looks like a chicken hatching out of a hen,
okay,
chicken and a little egg.
Yeah, I like
Those
that.
are emojis, man.
I'm hungry
like
too.
that.
I'm
I
hungry.
like
I'm
that.
hungry too. Yeah, I want to get some food after this. Yeah, man. So I see you going so hard. You're putting out music videos. We know that that's not free. So how important would you say it is to invest in your art?
It's everything. It's the whole thing.
Is it number 1 or number 2?
Invest per se. Invest doesn't always necessarily mean money. Invest means time. Invest means
Energy.
human beings.
Yeah.
Invest means energy.
Yeah.
Invest
Love.
means putting your time, your love into other people that may help you along the way too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you help. Like for me, I try my best to not be so selfish and just always kind of help. If anybody else needs a helping hand or certain things, like,
That's
I
what
also
it's all
do.
about.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Bro,
Yeah.
I
So it's like, it's a village, dude.
genuinely believe that that's what art is about. I genuinely believe that that's what
Sharing.
hip hop is about. Sharing, taking care of each other, looking out for each other. Like even having, like we were talking about Frosty earlier, constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I genuinely believe that if you focus on the relationships, the money will come. If you focus on your craft, the money will come.
Yeah, you focus within, and all those things on the outside is like, you think it's things you can't control, but it's like you can control if you control within.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
course.
Because like you can do fucking anything with 24 hours, bro.
Hell
Starts
yeah.
with focus.
Like, it just starts with focus and just zoning in and just
Yeah.
being right there. You know
Being
what I mean? Like,
dedicated,
yeah,
hell
it's
yeah.
music is a big, like Steven just said right now, it's a huge team sport.
Yeah,
and
it is a team sport.
We all need each other to. Like, music is a team sport. Fucking life is a team sport, bro.
Word.
Like,
Yes.
Absolutely, man. I agree with that 100%. And before we go, man, we always like to ask this question to our guests, because all of our guests, they're people that are inspirational people. They're self-motivated. They're pushing for the next level. So,
Yeah, man.
what would you say to someone who feels like they're afraid to take that risk into pursuing their passion? they want to do it, but they're just afraid of being judged or stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you really are afraid, because I mean, a lot of people are fearful and they don't even know that they're fearful. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't
That's
even
true.
know that they're too afraid to work hard enough to get a lot of people just fear the work and fear how hard it's gonna be, or they always want kind of like the easiest possible route, but like there is no easiest possible route that's there.
Yeah.
So if you are scared but you do love it, like just jump the bridge, bro. Like because everybody else is scared too. I'm scared all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? We're all fucking scared. It's like, but like it's how you react to your fear. You know what I mean? It's really how you react to your fear is what's gonna make you as an artist. And honestly, like how you share your fears. Like there's an art in sharing what you're afraid of, and like that can be your fucking big ticket, man. I mean, like that's your big ticket. Like people, the best artists are like the artists that you listen to every day, that you live your life by that shit, and they're almost like your self-help. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like I listen to this every day for my therapy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And like as an artist, like you have to be, if you are putting out music and it is like something that you want to be of substance, like you have to think like that. Like this is actually, I'm making something that's therapeutic for someone else. This is a service that I'm providing. I'm not trying to be a fucking star. You're not trying to, once you stop trying to please self and start trying to give your art to others out of love, and they can accept it out of love, like that's when you actually succeed.
That's the key.
You know what I mean?
That's the key.
Major fucking key.
And I love that you say that, you know, because it does take a lot of vulnerability to, you know, connect with people, for them to understand and feel exactly like what the music is supposed to, you know, say. And I really, you know, respect that.
Yes, I appreciate that you said that, man. And, you know, one of the things that I do believe is that, you know, in the last hour of your last day, you know, I find that the thing that is the most scary is realizing that all the mountains you've been climbing were the wrong mountains, you know, and that you never pursued what your heart wanted, and then you become filled with regret on the last hour of your last day. That just sounds so terrifying to me, more terrifying than possible failure.
That's horrific, man.
You know what I mean? So
you're better off failing, bro. You're better off failing because you might fall in somewhere that you fucking love to be. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
like,
man.
Like shit, bro.
So I really appreciate you saying that. And thank you everybody for tuning in tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
You guys are super dope.
Thank y'all, man.
Shout out to every single person that dropped a comment here. We love y'all.
We love you so much.
We're gonna be back next Saturday.
Yes.
With another segment. We have a very special guest also next week. And Pretty Papes, thank you so much, my G.
Thank you, man.
You know,
thank you.
We love you, man.
Hey, I love y'all too, man. It's Sela Night TV in this motherfucker, man.
Woo.
God damn.